science.
The European Space Agency developed satellite Sentinel 3D, recently launched from Plesetsk in Russia, has started its in-orbit Earth observation in order to provide a real-time picture of our planet's health. This is the third of 6 families of dedicated missions.
Well, the Sentinels are our guardians in space, the satellites which observe our planet. So Sentinel 3, if you want, gives us a bigger picture. That means that the instruments on board, they have a lower resolution, but for that we have every day the status of our planet.
The Sentinel's fleet measurements will be useful to monitor changes in Earth's climate and for more hands-on applications, such as marine pollution and biological productivity, to check vegetation health and measure the depth of ice, rivers and lakes.
What we try to reach with the Sentinel satellites is what we have done maybe 35 years ago in meteorology. We have built an operational satellite system to improve the forecast. And this is also what we have in mind with Copernicus, but this time for environment, but also for civil security.
Sentinel 3 carries 4 Earth-observing instruments, with a series of cutting-edge sensors able to provide a whole range of new data with unprecedented coverage of the oceans.
We can measure sea level rise here, but also current system like El Nino. We have another instrument which measures the ocean color, as we call it. With that we can identify pollution, algae blooms, but we can also see land cover changes on Earth, where mega cities extend further, where forest changes, where agricultural areas changes. And we have also an instrument to measure on millimeter accuracy the sea level rise.
Over land, Sentinel-3 instruments will also provide unique information about surface vegetation by measuring variables such as leaf area index, the fraction of absorbed photosynthetic active radiation, and the terrestrial chlorophyll index.
We want to give a contribution also to secure the food in future on land. With the instrument on board, we can make forecasts or help forecasting the harvests to come.
After checking that all the satellite elements are working well, the mission's expected to really begin operations in 5 months. Sentinel 3A will provide global coverage every 2 days. Most of the data will be processed systematically and available for users within a few hours.
All data will be processed in near real time. That means they will be available after 3 hours to all users. There is not only the space component in Copernicus, but also a very powerful ground processing system. And as I said, data will be open and freely available to everybody, and you can download them via internet.
This data will also be a key factor for measuring, monitoring and predicting climate changes over our planet in the coming decades, and is part of the COP21 agreement signed in Paris in December 2015.
We have also reporting duties in the context of the climate treaty, and the satellite data can help all nations to report. So that every 5 years, when this report has to be given, there's inputs.
There are 2 satellites for each Sentinel mission, A and B, flying in the same orbit. Sentinel 3B is expected to join its twin Sentinel 3A by next year.